So, hey, hello everyone. This is me, your host, Drona Primelies. And in this video, I'll be talking about, discussing about this GBN Britain's news channel. And let's just see what they have said about India's Chandrayaan 3, and we'll put our own views and perspective on, and maybe I'll reply to him. So, yeah, I am going to watch the video and let's just see what's in it.
I would like to congratulate India on landing on the dark side of the moon. I would also like to now invite India to return the £2.3 billion foreign aid money that we sent them between 2016 and 2021. We're also set to give them £57 million next year. But I think the British taxpayer should keep hold of that, don't you? We should not be giving money to countries with a space programme. As a rule, if you can afford to fire a rocket at the dark side of the moon, you shouldn't be coming to us with your handout. India reportedly has 229 million people living in poverty. According to the UN, it's the highest number anywhere in the world. It's also the fifth largest economy in the world, with an annual GDP of around $3.75 trillion. Why are we paying to help poverty-stricken Indians when their own government won't bother? And while we're at it, we give China around £48 million back in 2022, down from the cool 82 million quid we gave them the year before. China is the second largest economy in the world, and the moon appears to be a theme in foreign aid, because China, which also has a space programme, was looking at creating a giant fake moon to hover over crops at night, brightening the sky and boosting crop production. If you're doing stuff like that, you don't need foreign aid. And that's before we talk about what they did to the world regarding COVID. We've given foreign aid to Syria, although we had to rein that in when it turned out that some of it was going directly to terrorist organisations who want to kill us. Afghanistan, now under total control of the Taliban, reportedly got £187 million a couple of years ago. Another £128 million went to Pakistan. And there are serious concerns that that has found its way into the hands of terror cells over there, which would not be massively unlikely, considering actual Osama bin Laden managed to live for years just next door to Pakistan's main military base. There have been more surreal examples of foreign aid wastage. Several million pounds of our money went to supporting the Ethiopian Spice Girls, Yagna. There are even reports suggesting that we once parted with 25 million quid for Kenyan rainmakers to predict the weather by watching ants, 2.5 million pounds to help cut red tape in Serbia, 11.3 million pounds to promote solar and green energy in Nigeria.
So basically this is a complaint, like this guy is complaining to his own government, and so it's not something that we should be worrying about. Let me just quickly change the this thing, like my outlet. It's not exactly the outlet, but the layout. This is good. So now I am going to counter him point by point. About the foreign aid, Mr. Patrick, can you please show the government to government deal or the papers through which the aid has been given to India? Is there anything? Moving forward, I have written here 229 million people living under poverty, and our own government won't bother about it. This is not true, bro. What do you know about India anyways? Our policies, and we are feeding like millions and millions of people since last 3 years, I guess. It might be longer. So this is completely false. There is poverty in India. I know about the numbers. I'm not sure, but what do you say? So like you are saying that first we should eradicate the poverty from India, right? So with same logic, we should first provide every guy a car, every man a motorcycle, every woman a scooty. Then after we should launch the aeroplanes and railways, because the first need is one should be able to go out from his room or house towards railway station. We should focus on that part first, right? But that is not the case, as you all know. So the growth is not linear, my friend. It's parallel. Everything goes parallelly, okay? Like health, infrastructure, education, what else? Like space science and everything. Everything goes parallelly. It might slow down the process, it might slow down the speed, but I don't think like any country is going to help us. We have like grand examples. Countries go bankrupt and nobody comes to save them. So yeah, considering that in mind, we have to be prepared. So we are growing parallelly, everything parallelly. So that was a dumb and lame, very lame argument that you are saying that we should first eradicate the poverty and after that we should focus on anything else. This is not the case. This is not true. So, and then, by the way, Mr. Patrick, can you please ask your government to stop funding, like stop giving foreign aids to the countries, because countries are not prepared to return your so-called foreign aid because it was not a line of credit or loan. If you have given any aid to India, I don't know, I don't like agree with you, but if like I just for a while, just I am accepting for a while that you guys have given any aid to India. So it was a foreign aid. Don't you think that foreign aids are not line of credit or loans? So like you are feeding a poor guy and out of nowhere you ask them to return the food. So I think these are the morals of yours. These are what we call white man's burden. Yeah? This is how you this much civilized you are. Like we gave I don't know how much containers of rice to poor countries and never bragged about it and never asked them back. And you are after giving like this foreign aid, I don't know if you have given it at the first place or not, but you are asking it back. How bankrupt your mind has gone, dearest Mr. Patrick, or Britain for that reason. Asking back the given aid, my God. It was understandable that if you have given us the loan or anything like that, we are bound to return it back and you can ask it. But after giving a so-called aid, who ask the people to return the aid? I don't think this is your like arrogant upbringing, or is this in your blood? I don't know. What a shame, like very shameful act, Mr. Patrick, asking back the aid money. Aid my foot. I won't go back into the history. I think this was enough for you. Such pathetic nation, such pathetic mindset of yours. I won't target the whole nation here because in a country where we ourselves don't focus, like don't take our media seriously, so we are not entitled to take others' media seriously also. So we should not be mad at Britain because this is not the face of, this guy is not the face of Britain. That's not his official government like stand that India should return any aid or like that. These arrogant words that he has just thrown at us, that is not the official stand of Britain. So we should not give hate to the Britain, but for a reason I'm saying this. I don't know, in back of your mind you must be thinking that first we are giving this aid and then we'll ask them back when they are maybe in good position or bad position. Like you are walking on the same path as China. China asked for, like, China plays a debt trap and you play a foreign aid trap. In both the cases, like both are similar to each other, right? To our people, I like to request everyone to not get mad at Britain because, yeah, obviously this guy has nothing to do with Britain. He's just a reporter, and in our country, our government is sometimes annoyed by these reporters. So is the case with Britain, I guess. So until unless it's not officially announced or like mocked, like until unless India is not officially mocked, we should not respond to these people. He's like any other reporter, and reporters are free to work. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, this was it for today, guys. Please don't show any, don't give any hate to Britain or anybody, because this is just a reporter and we should like not take him seriously, I guess. So this was it. Thank you for watching and thank you for tuning in. We'll meet again. Bye.